Hello, there we go. Didn't even click the right graphic. There we are. Big ups to everyone that's tuning in. How are we doing? We got a big game ahead of us, of course. Brighton, a very difficult one. I rate Brighton, and right now they are on good form. So, yeah, we're gonna have to really be prepared for this one, aren't we? Brighton, like we all know, are a very good side, very good players. You know, certain players on this 11 for Brighton tonight, well, this afternoon, that we have to keep an eye on. But Labour, he basically cooked us in the Brighton game where we lost 2-1. His substitution onto the pitch in the second half basically changed the game for Brighton and for us, but in a good way for them and not for us. You know, the game changed completely when he came on, and he's starting this game, so we better have a plan to deal with him in any way that we possibly can. But yeah, it's a big one today. Brighton are a good team. Like I've said, I rate them really highly. So we're going to have to wait and see what they do. Our starting 11, look, we almost guessed this on our predicted 11 we did yesterday. We actually almost got this. Almost. We said we'd like to see Kusanov at right back and maybe Hayes at centre back, just so that we could not have Rico or Nunes. I think Rico's the better of the two, Nunes and himself. So I think I'm happy with Rico. Ortega, it's quite funny actually. I said there's no way Edison doesn't start this game unless he goes and picks up a random injury again. And that's exactly what he's gone and done. He's pulled out of the international squad as well. So he's quite literally gone and pulled off an injury. So Ortega in net. We'll see how he does. Hopefully he's locked in. But everywhere else in the pitch we got right. Just not the right back and not the goalkeeper. And I don't even blame us for the goalkeeper. No chance we were guessing that. Brighton, though, again, great team. Matoma, Pedro, Baleba, Estepinian. Those guys just off the top of my head I know are really good. And they've even got decent players on the bench that can come on. You know, Adingra, Welbeck. Those two stick out to me. So yeah, we're just gonna have to really be careful here. Brighton are a very good side, and like it or not, they are a force to be reckoned with, to be honest. We got just under 20 minutes till kick-off, so yeah, not too long then, actually, now that I think about it. Didn't go live too long ago either. I'll get a prediction poll in the chat. There you go, there's your poll. Oh, apologies if you can hear talking downstairs. Surprisingly loud. Hello, welcome to the chat. Wim Malfate. Yo, you remember me? I actually might. I'm not sure why, but I think you were on Friday show yesterday. Am I correct by that? You on Blue Friday show? I'm trying to remember. Well, either way, welcome to the chat, lad. I'm trying to remember. Either way, welcome to the chat. Kick off in 15 minutes, so you ready? Yeah, Alpha Barker's chat. Yeah, I remember. Oh, welcome to the stream, yeah. Good to see you. Is the website working, mate? I believe it is. I've got it pulled up there. It's currently a black screen for me, so I think I've got a. I think I've got a game kicks off, and then maybe I'll be able to see what's actually going on. Yeah, to my knowledge, it's working. Big up Sister City. Mesh streams, yeah. Mesh streams. I think it is. I remember it's a black screen for me. Can't see any footage for it, but I'm going to assume at 3 p.m. It's gonna actually start working. I'll let you know if anything changes. You have to click on and off a few times for it to work. For me, I just clicked. I obviously clicked streams and click the link. Then scroll down to soccer, click on that. Scroll down to Man City versus Brighton home Albion, clicked on that. And at the moment, it has like a chat to the left. And then a black screen to the right. Someone in the chat here, I don't know how the chat works or whatever, but they've said that it's not loading. The stream isn't loading. So take that as you will. Hopefully it's gonna work. Hopefully it's gonna work. Tomorrow Club Rouge Charleroi. Is that the Cena thing? Yeah. Is that a big one? Charleroi, where are they? Table. Oh, can't find them. Ah, they're eight. They're eight. Decently big, but they're not in the best form. Only 1 win in five. Oh, you guys have got two wins in five. See how it goes. Maybe we have to click on off the box like last time until it works. Yeah, possibly. I'll try that a few times. Nothing happening currently. Very weird. Very, very At 6:30, yeah, it's 5 p.m. for us, but yeah, that'll be when Club Brugge play Charleroi. Hmm, it's really not working. Maybe a different game's working. What, like a completely, oh, just a different sport, isn't it? Less than 10 minutes to go now to kick off. Good. Oh, let me know on Twitter DM if get it working. Maybe they get your stream as well. Everyone smash like, yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I'll let you know if it goes well. I'll try to see if I can find out anything about it right now. I don't think my stream's not working. That's a shame. Well, it doesn't change the fact that the game kicks off in 5 minutes. Welcome to the stream at Tarsi Hussein. Big up to you. How are you feeling? And my score prediction, you know me, always going optimistic. Man City. Man City 3-1. We're going to have a good game. We're going to actually have some good football. Man City, please don't cheese me off. Yeah. That is everyone's prayer right now. I'm so nervous. Yeah, it's a big one. This is huge. Now, if you don't know, fifth spot in the Premier League is guaranteed. 100% chance a Champions League spot now. So we can get fifth. Of course, I would like to get top four. I think that's the standard. But fifth at least gives us Champions League football. So we need to maintain. We need to keep it up. We need to find a way. Just like we have done in the past when we've been top of the Premier League and have been pushing to stay at the top. Um, Now it's time for us to do that again. I know it's not grand and it's not easy, but what it can do is something that you something that you almost gives you a message like feel like, well, stay out long enough, same thing for most of the season is said. If we can win if we can win 9 or 8 of these remaining games, then it'll be a message sent out to the Premier League. You know, they could be back. And with the money we spend in the summer, you be worried. As far as really happy in the city. Who shows up? Yeah, 2 minutes till kick off. After this game, there'll be less than 10 games left of the Premier League. Despite how poor this season has been, it has really flown. Don't feel long ago that Stay Humble had happened. It will be a minus. We'll try to follow this game as I can. Prediction club proves Michelle. It's not really my field of expertise, but I know Alf is a fan of Club Brugge, so I'll back his team. And I put through just solid side too. Gonna go for a solid 2-0. Alright, game's underway. Well, at least you should be. It's 3 p.m. The game's underway. Here we go. Come on, sister. Get a quick start. You're a good team. Well, they're already talking about the Brighton City game at the moment. Brighton control the tempo of the game by exchanging some short passes. Looks like they've, in the first minute of the game, have had the upper hand so far. Seems like Brighton are really pressing City. Lots of pressure on us. I mean, we knew they'd be energetic, didn't we? Seems like they're just pressing incredibly. Is Rico throw in? Burnley winning 1-0 against Swansea, if you're interested. Just doing a post. Big ups to whoever's tuning in. Brighton had the ball in the back of the net, but it's been overturned for handball at the moment. They seem like the better team so far. All over us by the sound of it. Could be offside as well. Yeah, no goal. Doesn't stand, but that's the warning. And it's a foul that's been disallowed for now. This sounds like multiple things were in it. City going forward. Corner. Corner. Here we go. Come on. It's a goal kick for Brighton. Penalty. Penalty for City. Marmoush wins it by the sound of it. There you go. All right, Etihad scoreless now. Had an early scare, but we can take a good lead here. Nice early one. And we can grow off that. Come on. Come on. Come on, Haaland. Come on. Goal, there you go. 1-0. City ahead. Haaland has now got 100 goal contributions to City. Incredible. 100 goal contributions. Echeverry is at the stadium today. Haaland, first player to reach 100 goal contributions in fewer than 100 games. 100 appearances, 94 games, 100 goal involvements in the Premier League. Brighton, totally on the ball. Try to see the penalty now if I can. Yeah, good pen. Send the keeper the other way. Top pen. Dockett left hand side. Just cleaning my glasses. Sounds like we're playing for the press decently well. Savinia's been booked. Not sure why. Brighton moving forward. Right hand side. Corner for Brighton. Come on, City. Keep it well. Keep it defended. Ortega grabs it. Savinho. Right hand side. Brighton back on the ball now. Webster. That's the keeper. Webster. Just knocking it around. Kusanov clears out for a throw in here. Sorry for not very fluid commentary. I'd like to be providing something better, but I literally can't. Try Pedro. Opinion. Pedro scored in the last one. Docker. Tavadio. Mamouche. Haaland. Michael Gomez stops Haaland from getting anything. He's there. Free kick to Brighton, dangerous area. No yellow for Nico though, which is good. You know he likes to foul, so the longer he can stay not booked, the better. Wolves 1-0 up against Southampton. That interests you. One one from the free kick. Off the blinking post and in. Free kick goals. Two set piece goals. I don't know we can't watch this. First goal of the season for Estepinian as well, by the way. That's typical. It's in a great area. Right around the wall. Rob Pedro. Kusanov. Nico. Come on, City. Diaz. Doku. Down left. Gundo. Mamouche. Nino. Oh, save. Vadio. Gundo. Doku. Doku. Come on. Vadio. Nico. Oh, blinking heck. The commentary's buffered. That's some pretty good commentary there. Last thing I know is that Nico lost the ball. Ah, blinking. The commentary's just done. Blinking it. Must have been bummed by the blinking must have been bummed out by the blinking free kick goal. Well then, I'll try keep an eye on it here. We carved them open there. It was a big save from Verbruggen. Oh, it's so disappointing to concede like that though. I'll just have to keep an eye on it like this now. Back to flash score, the goats. Well, 1-1 at the moment. Tight game by the sounds of it. Well, not really tight in terms of like can't make any chances. More tight in the opposite way. Both teams are making opportunities, and it's just about whoever converts them. Both sides have had two shots on target. Brighton have had four actual attempts though, and City have had two attempts. So both our shots have been on target. Oh, very nearly. It sounded like a minute ago on Verbruggen. Verbruggen, though, made a good save by the sounds of it. Got down with his foot. Whew. 100 GNA in 94 games. Wild. That is crazy. Yellow card for Baleba. Giving out a lot of yellows so far today. There's been four yellows and we're not even half an hour in. I mean, if they're justified, then they're justified. But man, when was the last time we get this many so early? Country beating Sunderland 1-0. Still no update from Flash Score. Big ups to whoever's tuning in. Make sure to vote on the poll. Nothing comes comes from the result of the corner from Estepinian. Defence is alert and manages to cut it out. There you go. Ooh. Big ups to whoever's tuning in. Any thoughts on performance so far? If you're able to watch the game. Erling Haaland receives the ball inside the penalty box, immediately fires a first-time effort, but it goes well over the top. Could do with hitting those. Oh, City have conceded 39 goals so far this season. Their joint most in a season under Pep. 39 and 16-17. Well, it just goes to show you, doesn't it? God, I think this guy called Paul Mason on screen right now. He's talking about the City Brighton game. Can't hear him, but he's talking about it. We're just over half an hour in now. Of course, guys, there won't be a match review on this because I can't watch the game. Oh, but doesn't mean I don't want to win. Big episode for tuning in. It's currently 1-1. City seem to be finding their feet, enjoying some possession, waiting for the right moment to create a new attacking opportunity. Got Paul Mason on screen right now talking about it. Not sure what he's saying. No, there have been no shots since I last said there were shots. Still 4 for Brighton with 2 on target. Oh no, 5 for Brighton now with 2 on target. And 4 for City with 2 on target. So yeah, both sides are making chances in some shape or form. At least it was Larson who scored for Wolves, by the way, against Southampton. If I didn't say. West Brom vs Hull. Suspect Glimpse is watching that. Wishing him luck. See what comes here. Let's check on the City game. Savinho receives a well-played pass in the penalty area. Shoots his effort sails well wide of the post. In all fairness to Savinho, that tends to be the case. Corner from Estepinian is cleared away. Come on, Blues, let's try counter off of that. Come on. Ooh. Well, I just realised Everton versus West Ham. So kind of a return for David Moyes. You know, like a second coming. Forest lead against Ipswich now. Someone scored, don't know who. It's actually just happened. A fine solo run by Jan Kuba Minter from Brighton takes him deep into the box, but it comes to nothing as his shot flies well wide of the left post. Well, it sounds like we actually may have had an absolutely cracking goal scored against us there, if he could have pulled that off. Thankfully, he didn't. I don't like it when City get clipped. If we get a lead for half time, that would be great. Sounds easier said than done, though, to be honest. Joao Pedro is in a clear offside position and the flag is raised. Goal! Forest lead 2-0 now. Milenkovic scored the first. We'll see who scored the second. Quickly have a look. 2-1! City lead! Come on! We're ahead! Hello, Frost. Big ups. Thanks for tuning in. It looks like you joined at the perfect time. And it is Marmouche back at the score sheet for City. There you go. 2-1 up. Brill. Let's just hope it doesn't get disallowed now. Fingers crossed. But we're ahead. Omar Marmouche on the score sheet with Haaland. It's wonderful. Marmouche, let's go. Omar. Indeed. It's an Ilkay Gundogan assist, and he got an assist for him against Newcastle as well. There you go. I'm going to try to see if I can watch the goal real quick. Might not be able to. This is quite literally fresh. Here we go. 16 seconds ago. Have a quick watch of this. Oh, lovely goal from just outside of the box. What a finish. Yeah, lovely finish from our guy. We pray for times like this. We do, Frost Fury. We absolutely do. Marmouche makes himself some space on the edge of the penalty area, pulls the trigger. His accurate effort goes in off the left post and changes the score to 2-1. Just what we want to see. Not long left in the first half. I said if we could go 2-1 up at half time, I think that would do us the world of good. I think it is. I think it will do. Hopefully, we can try and grab another. Connect courtesy of that manager career. Man, my career mode, man. Genuinely one of the hardest I've ever done. I don't know why. Man, I found my like personal Ipswich road to glory easier than it. Believe it or not, you know. And like I've got an absolute. I'm winning games by so many goals with my Ipswich team, and I think only one of them is 90 rated, and it's my right back. He's not exactly scoring goals or assisting for me. You know, Liam Delap, he scores tons of goals for me. This great winger I've got called Saka, he's always balling for me, not to be confused with Saka. And this left winger, I can't remember what his name is, but he's English and he's rapid. Don't know why, but it is the case. Brighton trying to create new attacking opportunities here. Marmouche, also the guy that won the penalty, by the way. Throw that in there. Won the penalty which Haaland converted. When I use big teams that are bad. Yeah. Makes me wish I did the Road to Glory instead. Hull City. Yeah, they cooked me out, so didn't they? It's 3-0 to blinking Forest, by the way. This has gone on its head for Ipswich. Anthony Elanga's got a brace. What a finish by Marmouche. So says Frost. Van Heck for Brighton has picked up a knock here. Game is paused whilst he receives treatment. Still 0-0 between Everton and West Ham for your information. Although VAR is getting involved with something here. Don't know what because I can't hear what she's talking about. I always forget her name. Joao Pedro finds himself with a great opportunity from the edge of the box. This is just wide of the right post. Van Heck continues playing um, despite seemingly being injured. Maybe he'll come off at half time and try to see what's happening in the Everton game. It's difficult there. Right, we're hitting half time for most of these games here. 4 minutes added on for City. We are over a minute into that. Foul by Savinho. Simon Hooper calls it. Oh, not long till half time now. Not long at all. And I imagine we can get 3-1. That'd be banging. I'm asking too much for the City, aren't I? Half time between Southampton and Wolves is 1-0 at the break. 0-0 at half time for Everton West Ham. Come on, City. It's probably going to end 2-1 here at half time. Lots of games are hitting the half time whistle right now across all leagues. Big ups to everyone tuning in. All the votes have gone for a City win so far on the poll. Well, you must place your bets right at the moment, to be fair. Three 0 half time between Forest and Ipswich. Ipswich are left with an absolute mountain to climb, which I don't think they'll be able to. And half time between Man City and Brighton, where we lead 2-1 thanks to a penalty from Erling Haaland within the first 11 minutes. And despite Estepinian scoring a great free kick, Marmoush scores a really goal to put us at level at half time. But look, I don't do this much anymore, but I am going to take a half time break. So big ups to everyone who's tuned in so far. Big ups, if you continue to tune in. I will be back though, so big up to you all. You can listen to a bit of music whilst I'm gone. And yeah, big ups. Thanks for tuning in so far. Hello, I'm back. Big ups. Not too long till second half now. Sorry, that took a little longer than expected, but I'm here now and I'm ready for this big second half with a big performance needed. A huge performance needed. Again, let me know your predictions. So I'm more than ready to hear them. Vardy's so poor, says Focus Dag. I haven't actually been able to watch the game, so I can't really judge the players' performances so far. I guess I can check FootMob. FootMob will be my best way of knowing how our players are doing. We'll check it. Lineup. Yeah, Vardy has got the lowest rating out of the back line, to be fair. We're not including Ortega. Ortega has the lowest rating out of all of our players, 5.9. Oh, quick drink. Very big bottle. Connects. Screwing on. Okay, I wasn't even twisting it the right way. There we go. Still not used to that bottle. Don't use it a lot. Big ups everyone tuning in. Make sure to vote on the poll because it will be closed soon. I've got 10 votes on it at the moment and all of them are going for a City win. I hope that you guys are right. Oh, not long till second half. In fact, it should be here. Nope, still got a little bit of time. About a minute. Minute or two. Tops. See commentary back yet? Came to quite an abrupt end. Yeah, it's still not up. Oh well, it's happens more often than I know. I don't often use it. I don't usually listen to it. I have done in the past, but not as much recently. Should be coming back any second now. If you're watching the game, let me know your thoughts on the performance so far. Probably give me somewhat of a clue on how we're doing. Just checking something on my phone. Alright, game's back away here. Come on. Need a good second half. Don't want a second half like in this reverse fixture. You know, to make the message clear. Brighton players keep the ball, exchanging combinations of passes. We're waiting for gaps in the defence to open. As you'd expect. 2-0 Wolves. It's Larson again with a goal. Two. Come on, man. 2-2. Couldn't keep the lead for even 5 minutes. It's Hinshelwood. He's a defender. In his corner. No, it's a Kusanov own goal. Oh, look at that. Media will jump on that. Media will jump on that. Stuck. 'Not disappointing. Try to see what happened. Ball in. Ah, that's unlucky. Yeah, ball in from Estepinian, and then headed near the edge of the box, goalward. Then someone else gets another hit on it, and then Ortega dives, takes a nick off Kusanov, and goes the opposite way to Ortega's. Oh, what a cheap way! So cheap. All right, just keep your heads in it. Just keep it cool and recover. You another set piece goal as well from them. They get to score from open play. And it's not a knock on them; it's a knock on us. You know. 2-0 to Coventry here against Sunderland. 3-2 Man City wins. This is Isbek and Nemet Janov. Welcome to the chat, lad. I'm hoping your prediction's true. We just need to get the win. Great team play by Brighton, controlling the ball with a lot of passes. Patience is key if they want to find a gap in the defence. Well, it seems like Brighton have started on top of us again. Got to find a way to stop that, though. Got ourselves back into it. Praying Man City gets back in form next season because this is diabolical, says Thunderbird YT. Welcome to the chat, lad. Yeah, this season's not been great, and it kind of shows. It really does show. Like most seasons, we think that Brighton's a tough game, but a game we will win. But going into this game, you just don't know. We could win, we could lose, we could draw, even if it's at the Etihad. Yeah, it's officially given as a Kusanov own goal. City slowed the tempo of the game down by exchanging a combination of one or two touch passes. The opposition players are finding it very difficult at the moment, very physical, demanding to run without the ball. I just gotta get our foot back into it. Just gotta reset the tempo and get our control on the tempo of the game. Come on, Blues. Come on, Itch. Talking about the Forest game on screen here. No updates on the City game at the moment. Kind of in the dark. Bernardo Silva's coming on. Uh oh. On for Savinio. Perfect. Brighton are bossing possession at the moment with some precise passes from player to player. Oh, don't need this on screen anymore. Come on, City. Bernardo can help slow the game down a bit, keep possession with us, but he's just anti-attacking very much. So. Not much seems to be happening in the City game at the moment. Patient build-up play from City as they're trying to unlock Brighton's defence, which is obviously proving difficult. So the back line. Oh gosh, I'm so worried. I'm so worried. Paul Merson's talking about the game on screen now. No goals, by the looks of it. Doku booked. Stretch my legs real quick. We should start standing in a clear offside position, making it easy for the linesman to call in on it. Still 2-2. Thinking about the game again here. Matoma runs on to the ball inside the box, smashes it towards the bottom left corner. It's a great effort, but an even better save from Ortega, who tips the ball around the post. The ball is out of play, and the linesman points to the corner flag. Corner to Brighton. Fantastic block-bread defender means the corner from Brighton leads to nothing. Good, good. West Brom beating Hull. Got a feel for glimpse. City. Ever since Kusanov's goal, not much seems to be happening. It was a dive by Doku, which got him booked, FYI. Man City players are exchanging some short passes to try and open up the opposition's defence and hit them swiftly on the break. Oh, please, crack on with it, City. Because you're struggling, quite evidently. We've only had 3 shots this game. No, 7. My bad. 7 shots, 3 on target. West Ham lead against Everton. Soucek. Deadlock broken in that game. It seems like we're getting nothing out of this half. I wonder why draw leaves us in the Prem. We will remain 5th, but Newcastle haven't played yet, and if they win, they can go 2 points clear. Chelsea can go 4 points clear. Bournemouth can go 1 point behind us. Long passes, short passes, 1 or 2 passes. City are showcasing great team, like possession and producing player to player. The opposition are finding it very difficult to accept and to intercept the at the moment. I mean, that sounds good and all, yeah, but we're just not doing anything with it, are we? Coventry 3-0 up now. Set piece opportunity. Come on. And, come on. And, back post. Vardio. Docket. Come on. Come on. Comes over Vardio. I mean, seems like, I mean, getting forward a little bit. We're just not doing anything with it. Southampton, way back into the game. 2-1. Come on, City. Big ups to everyone tuning in. I'm gonna end the poll now. Everyone's gone for a City win. I'm just hoping you're right. Phil Foden's come on for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva looks like he's picked up an injury, it seems. Alright, Phil, if there's a time to turn up, it is now. We could really use something good, lad. Could really use something good. Hope Bernardo's alright. I know I didn't want him to come on in the first place, but I hope he's alright. Come on, Phil. A lot of people been on your back this season. We could really use something good from you now, lad. How long we got? About 13 minutes. Welcome to the chat, Frost. I hope you tuned in right as we score a goal. I'll give it a minute there. There's currently an ad break on Sky, so maybe there'll be no goals. Welcome to the stream, though, Frost. Big ups to you, lad. It's not looking likely. Bernardo's come off after coming on due to injury. Walk on with hope in your heart. You'll never walk alone, says Frost. Ah, yeah, that's the Liverpool song lyrics. Trying to encourage them. You sang Blue Moon. Huge chance. Nico rides high to connect with a resulting corner inside the box. His bullet header rattles the right post. Come on. Are we serious? The post. That's twice he's hit the post now for Sissy Nico. Is it last week as well? If you're interested, Watford have had a man sent off and Oxford are ahead 1-0. There you go. And now up the other end, huge miss. Jack Hinshelwood is left standing right in front of goal with only the keeper to beat with a clever pass, but somehow he toe pokes it just wide. That's about the most exciting thing that's happened all game. Big chances up either end. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. About a dream in my heart, about a love of my own. What to? Well, if there's a way back for Ipswich, they found it. It's 3-1 in that game. And who scored? Maybe the lap. Like it to be the lap. I've seen FIFA draws more excited than this. Yeah, I know. Blinking heck. I almost get teary-eyed due to yawning so much. Nope. Jens Kajust scores for Ipswich. I used him a bit in my career mode. He was pretty good for me. He was never the most prolific scorer, but he was solid. City knocking it about, waiting for gaps in the defence to open up. I feel like they copy and pasted that about 3 times this game. Jen Just. Not too sure how to say it, to be honest. But it's spelled like it's spelled Ca just with an E on the end. Hopefully both teams start to turn up the tempo a bit now for the last 10 minutes. So it's time to get a goal for either team. Now is the time. Ambitious from Baleba finds himself in a great position, getting a precise pass from inside the penalty area. First goal, but it never triples goalkeeper and flies well over. What if Haaland was a defender instead of a striker? Would we know him as the player? So, what if Haaland was a defender instead of a striker? Would we know him as the player he is as a defender? So you asking me if he was as good as a defender as he is as good as a striker, would we know about him as much? Essentially, like would he be in the headlines as much, stuff like that? No, probably wouldn't get the recognition as much. He'd probably still get a lot of recognition though. Uh, Brajan Gruda is coming up for Matoma, and Adingra is coming up for Minter. Holland Brexit. Four-one to Forest. That game is well and truly done if it wasn't already. City showcasing great teamwork. Lad, they have absolutely posted that one before. I swear I've read that out earlier in the stream. Still 1-0 between West Ham and Everton. West Ham probably holding on to that lead. Baleba is off for Matt Weaver. This team, says Frost. Tell me about it. Paul Merson on screen. Still no goals there. De Bruyne's coming on for City. Come on, Blues. Yeah, De Bruyne's up for Marmouche. Next season will be interesting, yeah. Absolutely, it will be. Yellow card for Matt Weaver, who's only been on the pitch for 2 minutes. Paul Mason talking about the game now. Oh, they goal for Everton. I wish it was for us, but it's for Everton. 1-1 in the 90th minute. What on earth have you just put in chat? Apologies, I have no idea how to say that. Have you just put like letters together? How long is left? Oh, blinking it. My bad. Even Everton better. Even Everton better. Yeah. But yeah, as for how long is left? No, it wasn't. I know it wasn't asked, but 4 minutes have been added on here. We are into stoppage time. Come on, Blues, give us a late goal, and don't you dare give it for Brighton. It went back to Paul Merson then. I thought it was going to be a goal. There isn't for either team. Is how I pronounce Kvaratskhelia. So what you say? Viva Kvaratskhelia. I mean, It's not awful. It's not too far. It's how I hear Kabara pronounce the name. Okay. Oh, is that how he says it? Verbruggen. He's picked up the yellow card for Brighton. Probably time wasting. He's the goalkeeper, so probably held the ball for too long or something. Ipswich 4-2 now. Just listen to how he says it. All right, I'll try and remember to give that a listen later. Be interesting. Late corner for City, but too forward. Come on, Blues. Give me something. I'm praying for 3 points. I really backed us going into this. I just had a feeling this would be one of those games where we turn up. Come on. I can tell we haven't turned up, but at least turn up for 3 points. That'll do me. Oh, I don't care about the Everton game now. Come on. We're almost at the end of our 4 minutes added on. Come on. Full time. How disappointing, man. 2 goals from set pieces, an own goal included. Feel for Kusanov, but we need to be better. I predicted 2-2 draw. Got my prediction. 1-1 between Everton and West Ham. 4-2 full time between Ipswich and Forest. So disappointing. But there you go. Full time. It's, I guess, a bottle. I in some shape or form, we bottled it. We had a lead, but it wasn't like a super bottle job. From the looks of it, Brighton probably should have won that game. So I guess we're just going to have to take it. Hopefully teams around us drop points and don't get too far away from us and whatnot. In the Premier League now, we are 5th, 1 point ahead of 1 point ahead of Newcastle, Brighton, 3 points ahead of Villa, and 4 points ahead of Bournemouth. So the only team that can go ahead of us right now, because we're on the same amount of games as Villa, the only team that can go ahead of us right now is Newcastle, who are on 28 games played. But I don't even think they're playing this weekend because they play Liverpool tomorrow. So for now, we're probably going to remain 5th, to be honest. But it's still gutting. Man City to pot 2. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Great goal from Marmoush, solid pen from Haaland. It seemed like a decent first half from us, but second half just wasn't it. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the support as per usual. Frost Fury, this is City, Salsif Hussein, and everyone else who tuned in, because we did have quite a few people in here today at certain points. So, look, thank you for tuning in. This is for my next stream, probably tomorrow. You'll probably tune in tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one.